Hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? Can you hear my voice? And can you hear the music? Let me know. Connect my tablet. Hi. Yay! People can hear me. I have to enter the code. This should connect in a second. I have my glasses on. Yes, yes, good. Okay, get here so I can see. Why is it not connecting? Sorry, hold on one second. There we go. Oh, of course it's gonna face this way now. Perfect. Hold on. I have to make it. Oh, maybe I can rotate it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do this. Okay. There we go. That's better. You can see what I'm doing now. Hello, everyone. Can you all hear the music, or is it too quiet? H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Hi. Okay. Hello, hello. Wow, so many people are joining. It makes me happy. I'm trying to get these off of my glasses so I can so it doesn't pull on my hair. Oh well, that's okay. I'll just do this. Okay. Put my glasses on. The music is loud? I can turn it down. There. Is that better? Good, good. We are going to be drawing Chappell Roan today. And I have I'm thinking of doing like two, so have like a portrait of her on one side and then like a full body on the other. So, I have some, I hope this didn't like disconnect while I was talking. It did! Love that for me. Sorry, I have to reconnect it now because it's being dumb. Connect. Connect, please. You were just doing it a second ago. Oh, okay. Just kidding. I have it. Alright. Okay. Oops, wait. Okay, sorry. There we go. Alright, cool. So, this is what I got. I have some images saved for reference. So, we got, I'm thinking I want to do this as the portrait because her Jimmy Fallon outfit was really, really cute. Like super duper cute. So I kind of wanted to do that one for her portrait. And then for the full body, I have some options, and initially I was going to go with like the this one with the wings and everything because it's really, really cute. But I pulled some other references that I also liked, which was this one, which is really cute, this cowboy look. Then of course the butterfly look. Oh, I did that twice. And then we have a blue cowboy look too. So yeah, so those were some of the ones that I was pulling that I thought were really cute. And I don't know which one I want to do, so let me know if you think, let me know which one I should do. If I should do blue cowboy, pink cowboy, or a butterfly. And I'm gonna let you guys do that in there. My music stopped. Okay, I think this will just play. I am a big fan of your art, and I bet you and Savannah are going to be best friends. Oh, hi! Honestly, I love both cowboys. The cowboy coordinates are always how I picture her in my mind. Butterfly, cowboy, blue cowboy, butterfly, blue cowboy. No, we're gonna have like an impasse. Blue cowboy, blue cowboy. Mixed them. Like a cowboy with wings. We could do like the pink cowboy with the red wings, maybe? I don't know. Also, I was talking to my friend about Chappell, Roan, and I realized, because I had only ever like really read her name on things, that I was mispronouncing it, and I kept calling her Chappell, Roan. And we were joking about drawing Chappell, Roan, and then Dave Chappell, like, in Chappell, Roan's outfits, because I kept calling her Chappell, Roan by accident, because I'm dumb. Cowboy Fairy. New follower. I binge watched your videos last weekend. I love your creativity. Oh, thank you, Alex J. I appreciate it. I don't know who she is, but according to her, outfit is white with feathers, so I guess butterfly. She does a lot of different outfits. We can definitely combine them. Maybe do like this with the wings and this one, because they are like similar color palettes, is what I'm thinking, you know? So we could mix them up and give her just like big butterfly. That sounds kind of fun, right? Maybe we'll do that. I don't know if, or we could do this and then do like blue wings too. I don't know. We'll at least start with this portrait because I think this is a really fun portrait, I think. So we'll start with this, and then you guys can discuss amongst yourselves on if we should do pink cowboy with pink wings, or blue cowboy with blue wings. So yeah. So I guess what we'll do is first we're gonna sketch her face. I wish I could play her music in the background while I'm doing this, but I would get like super copyright stricken, so it's just generic royalty-free pop. That's it. So if you hear any songs that you like, I don't know who they are because they're just generic pop from Epidemic Sound. So yeah. So we are going to be doing, wish I could get my camera like on my face so you don't just see me like this. I'm just gonna be drawing like this the whole time. Okay. So I guess we'll start with her face. Normally I like have this perched up more. I'm gonna try to perch this up some. This makeshift perch. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Pink cowboy, pink wings, blue, blue. A cruel question. Partial to blue. Pink. There's you guys keep, alright, we're gonna keep thinking about it, I guess. We'll start on this one for now. So, I guess we'll do, I always start with a circle, because that's the head. And then I put my crosshairs down, to kind of mark the direction of the face, right? So like, this is my just vague, usually what you do is you mark where like this is where kind of like the eyes and nose and mouth would be. At this point, I usually just mark it as like a vague, this is the direction the face is pointing. So it's kind of at an angle like this. And I use that as like my base markers. And then I'm just gonna scribble. I'm a very scribbly sketcher. So when I'm sketching stuff, I'm very like I just scribble. So yeah. Resize this a little. She has big poofy hair, which I don't draw as I can't speak today. Individual little strands, I draw it as a shape. And the shape is big poof. This out. Excuse me. I ate Taco Bell. I'm a little burpy. So yeah. Her hair is just a big shape. And then I'm still going to draw her shoulders even though you don't see them, because you always want to draw through your shapes. And her hand is here. I'm just going to make a mark for it now. Let's see, what are you guys saying? I don't know if she could do that in a drawing, but I better be pretty. Do you remember for a long time I said I will draw your puppets as My Little Pony, and I finished drawing Gigi? Yes, I do remember. So I'm gonna draw, kind of treat the hands as planes, if that makes sense. Not like planes, but like shaped planes. So like, actually, what is her hand doing here? Oh, actually it's going like this. So that's the palm here. There's a square, and then the fingers are kind of like this. So I'm gonna do the same shape here. Square, and then like basic thing like that. Might be less of a square. I think it's probably going to be more like this. It doesn't look like much right now, but that's what's base sketches are is these are just construction lines, so I'm plotting where everything is going to be right now, like where I want all of the limbs and everything. Don't be afraid to do multiple sketches if you need to. So, this is the pinky. It's right here. And then treat the middle finger and ring finger as just like one shape. Pointer finger. And my have to tilt this a little bit. Like that. Basic shape. Like so, like so. And then her thumb is going to come on this side, which is like that. And I made her hand too big, so I'm gonna make it smaller. You know what, now that I'm looking at it though, I don't know if I want the microphone. I think maybe I'll just do like a nice portrait, like just straight on. So maybe more like tilted down like this. You know, this line is telling me that she's kind of like tilting her head down like this, you know? I'll turn on the symmetry feature for this. Symmetry. I like a so. Because that's a nice trick and it makes it easy. Yeah, go ahead. Keep drawing them. That's fine. Take your time. Am I thinking about doing a MomoCon vid? I wasn't planning on it. I didn't get a lot of things. And I think like I might want to do a Dragon Con one where I talk more about like setting up a booth and like all of that type of stuff and have a little more concise idea of how I'm gonna make a video. I feel like if I did a MomoCon one, it would be kind of like rushed or like sloppily put together because I didn't really film stuff while I was there, if that makes sense. My birthday is in October. If it's not too complicated, can you explain how you are streaming with your iPad? I literally just bought this app called Reflector 4. It's $20 and it can stream from your iPad to your PC. So I have, actually, you know what? I want to do, looking up more. I'm going to keep this thing. This is how it goes. You're just going to be doing a lot of like sketching until it's something that you like. Yeah. And then a little sucker for her nose. And actually I can do this. Hold on. Change my symmetry line. I like it so. I always draw hands too big, even after drawing for a million years. I tend to actually draw my hands too small. and then I have to like size them up, but yeah, this was a rare instance where I drew them too big. She has like a very prominent cupid's bow. I like her makeup in this. It's really cool. I always find it a little challenging sometimes to mesh like a real human being and then my style sometimes. Like how exaggerated I want to make the eyes and everything. But she has these big feathers. Like that. Oh, I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Libra. My birthday's October 12th, so I'm a Libra. Feel free to draw right along. This is just a fun time to hang out and, you know, have a good time, that's all. No pressure, we're just having a fun time, just vibing, drawing, crafting. Oh, you are working on translating the instructions. Oh, thank you. I still haven't made it because I don't know what it says. She has kind of like, if I remember correctly, she has kind of a square jaw, right? She has like a small mouth, I think. This is why it's always good to have multiple photos so you can look at references from different angles. Still remember how you sound and the way you call me down. She has like a longer face. Taking what we thought was ours. I was wasted, it was late, but I knew I met my fate. You were all I've waited for, guess I can wait a little more. Yeah, yeah, it was just one of those nights when it's better than in all the movies, perfectly aligned. I fell into you and you into me, just one of those nights when you wake up after thinking it's a dream. That was just a memory. Let me know if this music is too loud for you guys. Libra. I'm very much a Libra. Extremely indecisive. Extremely indecisive. How I want to stylize this feather hat. Feathers that go like this. I'm going to turn down the music a tad. I haven't been able to draw or do crafty things for almost 2 months because I have a really bad tendonitis. No! Trying to think of what you could do that wouldn't trigger any sort of tendon issues. I feel like whatever you would have to do probably would have to be something with really big motions, right? You couldn't use your wrists. I'm gonna shrink this down a little more. I want her hair to be like super poofy. Actually, let's come down. I'm going to turn off my dry resist. And I do want to get her nails in here, but like, I don't want her holding the microphone, I don't think. Well, I could. I like how I was like, I'm not going to do this pose, and then I'm slowly doing the pose. I was thinking I could do maybe like putting her hand up or something, like that, maybe. I guess I could do her holding the mic lower. Like this. Maybe. So it's not like right in her mouth. Twin, your thoughts on using AI as a reference tool when you have an art block. So I mostly hate AI, but I will say that the one part that I feel like it's still okay to use is as reference, or using it as like a living mood board for things. So like typing in something, or even just finding references on Pinterest, whatever it is, you can still use them as references just as long as you're creating something from that, right? So, you know, one of the complaints I always hear from AI bros is like, oh, well, artists use references, and like artists are changing their style based off of the artists that they're looking at, blah, 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 blah. But the difference is you know, you yourself are like continually changed by the art that you're taking in, and then also all of the other things that you take in as well. And so every artist is using references, every artist is using mood boards and stuff, and that's totally fine. So as long as you use it in the beginning stages, and then you're still making the piece your own by drawing it or whatever you're doing, I think that's still okay, personally. I have the same issue a lot because my tendons are little angry shits. When they're doing okay, I always wear compression gloves and try to pace myself. Yes. Have you tried to also draw more with your shoulder versus your wrist? If you maybe instead of doing a lot of this, you do more of this. Favorite Chappell song? I've had you know, I've been singing it all day, and now that I'm gonna mention it, it just disappeared out of my head. Pink Pony Club, has been stuck in my head, like, non-stop all day today. And, well, for the past few days. So I've been listening to that one on repeat. That's up there for sure. I really like Hot to Go. I think that's a good one. And then there's another one that I was looking at her discography, and it's like it's on her Midwest album, and I can't remember the name of it, but I've also really enjoyed that one. But I do like a lot of her songs in general. Her hand could be over her chest. Do you think you could show us your MomoCon haul? I mean, I guess I could show you guys on here if you wanted to see it. I didn't get a lot of stuff, though. Making my own tutorials. I think I post stuff on YouTube, though. I have stuff on, like, how I do certain things on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I agree with you, Bunny Noodles. It's fine to use as inspiration. It's not the best for reference, as in, like, referencing how to draw the figure, like, how to draw a human figure. I meant referencing more as in, like, theme or stylistic choices for things, colors, but maybe not so much, like, anatomy, because, yes, it can get that wrong a lot. Or, like, the perspective in, you know, if you did something like a building, the perspective could be wrong. So, yeah, there's a lot of, I wouldn't, like, directly reference it for stuff. I would just use it more as mood board reference, like, oh, this is, like, the vague idea of what I'm thinking, as well as having other references, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm gonna keep her hand down here. Because I do like her nails. I feel like they're really cool, and I kind of want to get them in the image. Because her nails are really cool with, like, the little spindlies off of them. So yeah, maybe I just didn't like it, like, right in her face. And then I think because I want this to just be a portrait, I'm gonna try to, like, just make this a whole shape. Like, her hair is the whole shape almost, if that makes sense. I also don't... like that, maybe. I also, you know what, the makeup makes her eyes look much more closer here. So I'm gonna do that. Yes, that is better. Okay. So we have that sketched down, I think, for the most part. And then I think I'm gonna just hide it for now. Did we decide on blue cowboy or pink cowboy? Favorite Marilyn movie? Gentlemen Prefer Blondes is definitely up there for me, as well as I really like Some Like It Hot. That one's a really funny one. But yeah, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes is probably also one of my favorites. Merch haul. Can't visualize in your head, so having something ethical to use to help me draw my vision would be ideal. If you want something ethical, like, you don't want to mess with AI at all, which I suggest, because AI is not the best for a lot of things. I would just reference real photographs, real images, or other artists. I've talked about it multiple times in my YouTube channel, but I live on Pinterest and I have boards for a lot of different topics and subjects and things that I like. And I just add stuff to my board, and it's like a living mood board. I just have images of, for example, I have like a pinup board. So I just have like pinup art that I really like, and then pinup poses that I really like, and then maybe some like pinup fashion that I really like. And when I'm kind of stuck, I go to my pinup board and scroll through and see if anything, triggers anything for me, like in a good way. And I use a lot of pinup posing, so I'll just look at pinup art and reference that for poses, just like straight from the illustration or the photo. And that's like an ethical way to do it. Pink cowboy, pink blue. You're killing me, guys. I guess I could do two variations in the future, but let's do pink for now. Just because A, the wings are pink, and B, I like the color pink, so I'm a little partial and biased. So, we are going to reference this one. Excuse me. I think that's a cute pose. So we'll do something similar. We won't do this exact pose, but we'll reference this. Getty Images is a useful place to search for photos. Yep, Getty Images. There's somebody on DeviantArt, I can't remember the name right now, but they post, their whole entire DeviantArt account is them posting, reference images for poses. And, that's their whole thing. And sometimes they have, leotards on that have lines drawn on them. It looks like I just crossed myself. Amen. They have, lines drawn on them that help you with perspective. So you can kind of see, what the body's doing and twisting. I can't remember the name of it right now, but, yes, that's it. A Dorca stock, that's it. Yeah. So there are people out there who do that. There's also, I think there's a website called lineofaction.com, and that one you can practice drawing, the human form and the human figure, and they time it and stuff, so you could get some poses off of that. Definitely not a fan of AI, so this has been helpful. It's been rough because I can't visualize. Yeah, it's actually a really interesting discussion because, I'm somebody who can visualize. I don't know if anyone's seen that graph of, actually, let me see if I can find it. It's the visualization graph. Mental visualization graph. It's with an apple. Apple. Here, okay. So, this graph here, there's people who are, this is, I guess, newer? I don't know, but I always thought people were number one, because I'm number one. I can visualize, a whole apple, and I can twist it in my head, I can slice it, I can count how many seeds are inside, I can... I'm in number one. I had no idea for the longest time that there was any of this. So, now that I know that, I can understand how maybe some people who might be a 5 or a 4 can't properly visualize things and need a lot of exterior reference. AI can be really tricky because it looks nice on the surface, but then if you actually understand the rules of, you know, anatomy or perspective or anything like that. You can pinpoint some of this stuff like out the gate. So it's not good to rely on for just reference, like straight reference. I think it's fine to rip the like concept of whatever it is, because you can't copyright AI stuff, can't copyright AI images. So if there's like an image that you see of like, I don't know, like a girl with like cat ears and she's on the moon, I don't know, I'm just picking something, and you're like, that's a cute idea, do it, draw it, because that's doesn't belong to anybody, a computer made it up, so draw that. You know, but don't like reference it 100% perspective or form wise, because sometimes it's wrong. So you're better off referencing real photos of real human beings. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Other things that can help with drawing when you can't visualize, I think, would be definitely having reference of the human figure, making like a Pinterest board or somewhere a file or a folder where you save a ton of reference images of real humans, not like AI, like real humans doing poses. I think that could help. I think also maybe learning more the rules that go into perspective and the figure and the form, because a lot of drawing is muscle memory as well. So the more you train your mind and your hand, the more you're gonna just instinctually, even if you can't mentally visualize it, you're gonna instinctually be able to draw it, because you'll look at it and go like, that doesn't look right. So hopefully that helps. So let's draw this babe. Get this out of here, I don't need that. I have my eraser on. And get this out of here. So, here's another tip. Whenever I start drawing the figure, I make a very vague shape for where the head is, and then I draw my line of action. And the line of action here, whatever, line of action is the line that the body's following, if you can see that here. So this body is following this curve here. So we're going to apply that same thing here. We're going to do like that. That's the line of action. That's how I normally start all of my illustrations, is a weird circle for a head and then my line of action. And then what I'll do is plot where I want the shoulders and the hips to go. Oftentimes, not always, but often, the shoulders and hips are at contrapposto, which means that they're kind of like opposite of each other. So you have like a squash here and then a stretch here, if that makes sense. That's not always the case, but it also makes a more dynamic pose. So I'll just plot down, okay, shoulders, you know, I'm still in my construction drawing phase, so I don't care if it looks perfect, it's going to look sloppy, it doesn't really matter, I'm just laying down lines so I know, plotting what I am doing and what I plan on doing. So I have my shoulders, my hips, I'm going to start here at the stretch, because we have the squash. So we have the squash in here, and then we have the stretch here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the squash. And we're exaggerating here, so obviously I'm exaggerating her shapes. So we're, you know, her hip kind of juts out a little bit, so I'm making it very much jut out. I'm drawing this on the wrong layer. Making sure that I'm kind of following my line of action still. And she's leaning here, which I don't know if I want to make her lean. I think we're just going to put her hands on her hips. So in that case, because she's leaning, her line of gravity is like this. It's not centered because she's, you know, propping herself up. But if she was just standing with no lean, she would fall over. And so what we want to do is fix this illustration here so that she doesn't fall over. Which means, let's move her hips a little more. This is going to bother me. I'm just going to delete this. Okay. So, yeah, so what, you're going to have your line of action, but you're also going to want to keep in mind your center of gravity. So you don't want her to not have this center of gravity kind of like in her center, otherwise she's going to look like she's falling over. So we're adjusting her pose a little bit because we're not leaning her. We might want to take this part. There we go. I think we could do maybe, well, we'll do this. We'll just do hands on the hips. I think that's a nice one. Let's see. What are you guys saying? What you saying over here? I just want to tell you that I absolutely love your art so much. Oh, thank you, Sunny. Have you ever been to Dollywood? Yes, I went last year with Rachel. It was really fun. I just set up my appointment for my first tattoo. Oh, fun! What are you getting? Have you ever tried Draw This in Your Style? Yes, I have. Do you like to doodle their artwork? Whose artwork? You've been very helpful. I'd only use it for ideas rather than something like anatomy, like if I'm looking for very specific prompts similar to what you did in your AI video. Yeah, I think it's okay if like you see it floating around and you're like, oh, I'll just like take that because they can't copyright it and they're jerks, so just take it. I prefer to avoid AI as much as possible. Yes, that is a good idea. Isn't there some sort of filter that can save your art from AI? Yeah, it's called Glaze and Nightshade. Although the things that I've been seeing online, there's some debate on how well it works, but I also don't know much about it, so that's something I plan on looking into a little more. A sheet ghost on my right shoulder. Aww! That sounds so cute. Are you going to make more dolls repaints in the future? Because I love your doll videos so much. Yes, I am. I actually have a collab that I'm working on with somebody right now that I will reveal more on later. But I can't talk about it yet because it's still in the early stages. But yeah, I still have doll stuff planned. Just taking a small break. But yeah, something. And then I also have, I got this in the mail because a lot of you guys really liked the Centaur repaints. So I got another one because this is like pink and everything. I kind of wanted to paint her black. because like I don't have any, like I don't have a lot of black dolls, and I think they like never really made a lot of them. So I was thinking maybe doing that on this one, and then doing like cute hair and stuff, but like repainting her kind of similar to the other one that I did. But yeah, so this is something that's like in the future. I have her. I just haven't done it yet. Okay. I'm a little scared of Glaze Nightshade because it makes me feel like they low-key still save your artwork. I don't think so, because it's like a group of people who are trying their best to protect from it. So I think that they're like morally safe, if that makes sense. Alright, so put on some cowboy boots. Cowboy boots, girl. This. And then you can kind of see that I'm building up. So I have like, I start off with like a line, some lines, and then as I slowly start to build up my shapes off of my lines. Once I kind of know the general positioning of everything. And I think it's easier to work in shapes than in anything else. So a lot of this are like tubes and blocks. Or like, yeah, tubes and blocks and circles and teardrops. Looking at the body as a shape instead of like all of the details helps a lot. So I'm gonna bring this shoulder in a little bit. And then I'm doing her head, which is kind of like at an angle, like this. Yeah. I think that just making sure that I am still okay. So now that I have the like basic body shape down, we can start building on top. I usually just sketch right on in, but you can do this if it helps. Drop the opacity and just draw on top of it with a new layer and a new color so that you don't get confused with your lines. That can be your second cleanup step from like you have your construction drawing and then you're going in with your sketch drawing. So what's her makeup look like in the butterfly? Because I think we want to incorporate some of this stuff. Oh, I like how she did her eyebrows here. Okay, she has like hot pink eyebrows. Cool, alright. And black dark liner, and then like a little thing in her corner of her eyes. So we're gonna do that, I think. let's see. I've been to Dollywood. Dollywood was really fun. Goodbye. Enjoy dinner. How do you get people to collab with you? Do they ask you first? Yeah, it's kind of like, they ask, or, like we're mutual artists who both, you know, really like each other's work, so we'll like collab with each other. Is usually how it works, I think. But we'll, let's see. If will your Puppets shop be opening up again soon? Because I'm itching to buy some stuff. Yes, I plan on opening it up soon. I just have to. I've been trying to like catch up with some stuff. But it will open up very soon. If you were a Monster High doll, what would you be? I don't know. Maybe closer. I don't know. I really like Draculaura, but also I'm not like super gothy. But I do like that she likes pink. I feel like I would. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure who I'd be. Bye. I will post the final one. Kind of like a small mouth, I think. And then we're gonna do something like that. Obviously this is stylized, so scoot this over a little. I also might want to pull some references of her face. I use the transform tools a lot. Don't be afraid of them. They're very helpful. At least in digital stuff. Although you can develop a crutch, because I definitely have, and then when I try to do traditional stuff and I go to like resize it and then I realize I can't, and I'm like, no! Okay to refine your lines and go over things and fix mistakes. That is totally okay. Because these are just construction drawings, so you can tweak as much as you need to. so you don't usually approach them first? I think it depends. I have in the past with like one or two people, but I don't normally. I think they approach me, and then it kind of depends on a bunch of things. If it's something I can do or not. So, let's see. Alright, so we have basically like her body down. So I think what we're gonna do is add her clothes. Actually, I want to flip this too. Let me do her hair and her cowboy hat. It's the head. So we want the broom to wrap around the head, like so. Just editing this hat. And then we're gonna do her hair. What does her hair look like as butterfly? Oh, okay. It's just the same, essentially. So I'm just gonna do basic shapes right now. That. This, that, boots. 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 Okay, I'm gonna flip this so I can make sure that it still looks okay. Because sometimes if you flip it, you notice that there's issues. And off the bat, she looks a little not centered. And her legs look a little long. And that might be because I'm like sitting back here, so perspective is warping it a little bit. This arm needs to be a little longer. Okay, let's flip it back. Cool. Alright. Are there any art styles that are very different from your own that you really like? Yeah, there's a lot actually. I would say that I'm really into Studio Ghibli. I feel like that art style is pretty different from mine. I like Demon Hunter, which is another style that's very different from mine. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what other stuff that I like. I mean, I like a lot of Pixar and Disney movies I like. I mean, there is a bunch of anime that I like, and I don't know, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I can't think of a ton of stuff, sorry, excuse me. But yes, there are. I mean, and I love looking at different styles in general. I follow a lot of artists on Instagram that have wildly, drastically different styles than I do. Okay. I think we're gonna do this look. Oh, I forgot her gloves. And she has like a butterfly. Oh, that actually works out really well. Butterfly here. And then she has like this thing with the fringe. This is fringe. And then she has fringe here. And fringe here. And then stars. And a collar thing. And fringe on her hat. And then the stars. Star. Booby star. There's a big star here. And a star here. And a star here. Just make sure I have the right amount of stars. And she has a star here, here, and here. Star here, and here. Okay, now let's do the wings. I'm gonna shrink her down a little so we can fit her wings. Actually, you know what? We can flip this image. That might make it easier. Flip. There we go. Okay. What are those? Little danglies. Like that. Voila! Wonder if there's anything else that we could add from her outfit onto this. Oh, she has this like butterfly hip thing. So I'm wondering if we could do that. Yeah. Like these. So she's a little cowgirl butterfly. What do we think of that? Oh wait, does she have like a... She has a pattern on her hat. Let me make sure that that's in there too. There. Okay. Do we like this? Let me know. '80s anime style is so iconic. I agree. She's looking lovely so far. Thank you. Favorite plus size cartoon character? Oh, that's tough because there really isn't a lot. At least there wasn't a lot on, like, the shows that I grew up on and I really enjoyed. I liked did like Amethyst from Steven Universe, and also I liked Rose Quartz from Steven Universe. I'm trying to think of any characters that would be considered plus size that were cartoony that I grew up on. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, really. Yeehaw, now that's what I'm talking about. Absolutely, she's super cute. Cool. So, kind of squisher. I'm feeling my problem is how do I fit both of these on this page? Kind of, actually. What if we did this? Had her hands up instead. Because I think she's doing something like that here, but I don't know, I felt like the hands on her hips are a little too static, maybe? See, we're still in sketch mode, so. Oh, we could do that, I think. That would look nice, I think. So, like, maybe, here, let's do this. Maybe take this arm and stick it up. I think, maybe? Oh, who's the other artist who's drawing Chappell Roan right now? I feel like I kind of want to move her hands, her arms. Oh, what if we do her, like, holding her cowboy hat? Something like that. No, I don't like that. Oh, maybe that one. See, this is still what I do this still. I might think that I'm done, and then I'm like, actually, I think I'm not done. The good thing is we can still explore stuff in this stage, really. Sorry, and now I'm contemplating. Like, did I even like that? I might end up just going back to it. Oh, wait. Maybe this one. Like that, maybe? Maybe like this one? Spooky Girl. I don't know who she is. I'll have to check her out. How are your dogs doing? I haven't seen them recently. They're doing fine. One of them, Drakkar, who's the oldest, he's been having some back spine issues just because he's getting old. So we started putting him on some pain meds. Do you like Patina the Poodle dog doll? Yes, I do. I've been wanting to get one, but I haven't gotten one yet. It's my favorite artist's favorite artist. I don't know if I like this. See, now I'm just gonna like do a bunch of different arm poses. Do maybe her with her cowboy hat. I did this one, and then oh, maybe I'll do that. Go back to, and then that. Oh. It's good to work on the flip version sometimes because it readjusts your eyes. Your eyes get used to what you're drawing. So it's good to sometimes like make it get used to another illustration. Does that make sense? Like you're drawing something else. I don't like that now. I don't know why I was like totally fine with the pose and then I just decided I didn't like it. Maybe that one. I think that's a better pose. I think. Who knows? Who knows at this point? If I had to choose between mermaids or centaurettes, which one would you pick? Centaurettes, I think. I'm partial to those. Hi! I'm trying to figure out my pose, and I'm struggling. I think I want to do this, but I'm not sure. I keep like waffling. I think it's just like her pose is reading too static to me. Maybe because we were starting from this pose that was just like her standing, and maybe I'm just not feeling the pose anymore. But I'm also hesitant to start all over. But sometimes you gotta. Let's just. All right. Would you guys be mad at me if I tried a different pose completely? We've been drawing for an hour and a half already, and I've like barely gotten any progress done. We could just ink this for now, because I'm fine with this one. So, I am curious if we just did like a whole different pose. But I feel like I need a long pose because I want it to fit in here. I wonder if I should maybe move, like, let's see, keep her down here, and then maybe scoot. We need to do something like this to fill in like this space up here, and then also go down here. So, I don't know. I'm winging it right now. Maybe if we do like oh, you know what we could do? What if we do this? Like this way. And bring this down, and then we could do because she's like a butterfly, so she could fly, right? Maybe that's what I'm like running into. She could also be grabbing her hat, maybe, and then she would have her wings like this. Shrink a little. I think I might like that pose better. Oh, running in place. Interesting. I'm wondering if I could do, because she's like a butterfly, so we have her kind of maybe holding a microphone here. Feet, her cowboy boots, like so. I might have made this leg too long. Hold on, scoot it up. That. I think that is a can still do the same outfit, right? So she has this like leotard on. And then she has gloves. She can hold a microphone here. Like so. And then she can do that. And then her like pink eyebrows. Her head's off the center. Hold on, let me scoot it. There you go. We can put her hat on. Cowboy hat. Cowgirl hat. And then we could maybe make her grabbing it. I think I like that pose better. Yeah, I think this is a better pose. I think it's more dynamic and more interesting. Sometimes, that's just what you gotta do. If you're not feeling it, just start over. Because then we can do this with her hair. Kind of make it like come out. And then do the wings. I don't know what this song is. Anything weird that's going on anatomy wise. I think we're okay for the most part. Her eye's a little wonky, but that's okay. We'll address that in inking. I think she looks fine. Let's give her boots. So, and the tassels. So we can kind of make the tassels all like, ooh. And then I'm gonna drop this a little bit. Okay. So then let's start inking. I'm gonna ink this one first because I want to make sure that I get the style kind of similar through between both of these. So, and I think that this one's kind of fun too. I like this pose way better. I agree. Way more dynamic, captures her energy better. I think that's the vibe that I was like, she just seems so blah right now. So. Alright, so I'm working with this pen. This is all, I like use this as my inking pen almost exclusively. It's my favorite. It is the Retro Supply Company Roman brush pen. I think you initially get it in like a pack of a bunch of pens. I think it comes in this one. Retro Supply Co. Pens and Print. I don't know. D. I don't know what the rest of it is. But yeah, it comes in a pack of like a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I work on this one, but I have modified it a little bit to my liking by, I think I made it more streamlined for the most part. I think that was it. But yeah, we're just gonna... I don't like that nose. This might not work for everybody, but I've found sometimes for me, if I'm working from a reference from a reference of a specific person for a while, it gets kind of stiff because I'm like referencing that photo so much that sometimes it's almost easier for me to, like, after referencing it for a while, just make it go away and work off of like the vibes of the piece. And I feel like I kind of have like a better motion, and I don't know, makes it a little more interesting. Only sometimes, though. I think she has like that, the like makeup that's like butterfly-esque. I think there's like a little, oh, that's the wrong brush. She has like a little dot in that makeup too. Hold on, let me reference. Can't tell what your lashes are doing, girl. She has like some sort of patterning. I think she probably has some sort of like butterfly patterning, like that, I'm assuming. But it's pretty dark and heavy, so it's kind of hard to tell. I might just give her like big dark lashes instead. Like that. Something like this. But of course we're kind of like modifying. So we're just gonna do what I feel like feels right. Yeah, I feel like that feels right. Hi! Everything's going well, we're just drawing Chappell Roan. To decide I want her pupils. I like this song. I don't know who it is. Hello Yellow by Lupus, Nocte, and Zorro. I don't know. It's whatever is on Epidemic Sound. Royalty free. And then she has her big pink eyebrows. Like so. And then she has kind of like a longer head, so I'm not going to give her as rounded cheeks. She has a small mouth. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do... And then we're gonna put on her hat. Yeehaw. Giddy up, cowboy. Cowgirl. Gotta scoot this head over, cause it's coming off of the neck a little bit. We're making progress. How much did I pay for the brush pack? I think it was $20. Something like that. It definitely was like not more than like 25 bucks. I found that too. I noticed I cage myself within the reference if I rely on it too heavily. Yeah, I do too. Sometimes if I'm like relying on it too much, it kind of like stiffens everything, and I have to just be like, all right, I kind of have figured out how this person looks a little bit, so I'm gonna just remove the reference and just go off of working memory, and I feel like that sometimes helps me. I adore how you draw eyes. The eyelashes are always so pretty. Thank you! I have been like feeling kind of weird about my style lately. I don't know, I think every artist does this. We go through that. So, I appreciate it. I always like those eyes that are really popular right now on like Instagram and stuff, but like anime eyes too, where they have like 50 billion sparkles in them and like lots of colors and like highlights, and then the eyelashes are colored, like you see this like reflection on the eyelashes and everything. Like I always, I love those so much. I think they're so pretty. And I like try to do something like that, but then also combine it with like a retro vibe. So I don't know if it works as well. I might mess around with it some more, but someone's setting off fireworks in my neighborhood. Why? There's no reason to do that. It is not till 4th of July yet. Sorry if you hear that. I don't know why they're setting off fireworks. Her arm is too far down on her arm. Her forearm, I mean. Oh. like drawing legs. They're very fun because they're just big swoopy lines. Like that. Fun! And then I'll usually draw the boots on after. I like to make sure that I know what my legs are doing before I do anything else. Boot! Boot. Gosh, who's setting off fireworks? I'm gonna make my dogs mad. This is a little too wacky over here. What the heck did I do here? Sorry, processing some stuff. That's better. Okay, had to fix that. Leg. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying. I haven't seen that yet. Sounds pretty. It is really pretty. I don't know. I don't have any specific artist that I can pinpoint. I just have seen it float around and I really like it. Can you hear the fireworks? I don't know if you guys can actually hear it. Oh, why does that leg look so weird? You guys get to see my struggles in real time. I feel like there's always there's a little bit of pressure when you're live streaming. I feel like I'm like, oh gosh, everyone's watching my every move, which you are, but also like I don't know, that like I saw that's okay. I don't mind that, but also I'm like there's pressure now. So I feel like I get nervous. There's always a little bit of nerves when people are watching, you know? I don't like that. I don't like that leg. I don't like it. You've most likely talked about art block already, but do you have any lesser known advice? I've drawn a little, but I haven't actually drawn or painted since January. My advice that I like to give people is I find that when you are experiencing an artist block, it's usually because you are on empty. I.e., like your creative well, for lack of a better term, is empty. Which means that you need to fill it up. Which means that you have to consume content or like movies, watch movies that you really like, or find a new movie that is really interesting, or go somewhere, or push yourself out and draw something that you don't normally draw, or maybe look around online, look at other artists, look at what they're doing, look at Pinterest, stuff like that. It usually, at least in my experience, it means that you don't have anything that's like inspiring you. So you need to look into things that can potentially inspire you. I find that usually helps me and gets me out of an artist block. Also, sometimes the best thing to do is just draw. Like, if you feel uninspired and you can't find anything that is inspiring you and you've been looking and looking, sometimes you just need a draw. You don't have to post it anywhere. Just draw for fun. Like, get back into drawing, just pick something, anything. You could literally draw portraits of yourself in the mirror. Or maybe like your dog or your mom or your best friend or something like that. Yeah, I think sometimes the best way to do it is just push yourself out and be like, well, I don't want to draw or I can't draw, but I'm going to make myself draw. Sometimes that helps too. Okay, this is what I do when I'm struggling with a limb. And what that means is I usually have not given myself enough construction drawing. So I am going to go on a new layer and sketch out everything underneath. So this is the thigh. I'm going to drop this so I don't get confused. And I'm going to do this like might need to actually follow this line. I think something like that would be better. So yeah, I'll draw a new thing. Okay, what else has people said? You're amazing and finally found time to chill and watch my favorite anime. Oh, thank you! Thank you for coming in and joining. I'm so curious, love the piece. What canvas size do you usually work on? This is a 9x12, I think is what I'm working on at 300 DPI. I think I hear a tapping noise in the background. It might be the fireworks, I'm not sure. Happy 4th, I guess. Like 2 weeks in advance, I guess. Were there any old art habits you used to have that you've since grown out of? I think an art habit was like locking myself into a style, like focusing very hard on making a style and then being like, this is it, this is my style, and I found it, and now nothing can change that. This is it for me. And I used to think like, oh, I just need to make sure I find my style, and then once I find my style, everything will be fine. I think your style shifts and changes all the time, and you should allow yourself to allow it to shift and change, and it's going to change depending on where you are in your life, and I think that's totally okay. Did you grow out of painting with glitter instantly? No, I didn't. I liked it. The only problem is I was thinking of doing another one on a bigger canvas, but the one thing that's keeping me from doing it is I wanted to get more glitter in different colors and like different, like pastel and like some darker ones so that you have more variation of tone. And then I wanted to do it on a bigger canvas, but then I was thinking about all of the glitter I had to buy, and then I was thinking like, what am I gonna do with all this glitter? Because like, I barely used any of the glitter that I already have, and I'm so bad at like ADHD accumulating crafts and then just having them sit in my office forever. So I'm like a little hesitant to go out and just buy a bunch of glitter, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna just have a bunch of glitter just sitting in my office forever, and then I know myself, I know at some point in the future I'm gonna knock them over and then spill glitter everywhere. So I'm like, oh, okay, how much do I want to do this? So that's what is happening with me right now. Better. I think that's a little better. I don't know. We'll see. I might just be really picky right now. I don't know. Microphone. Microphone. There you go, the microphone. It's a little wonky, I think. I have every color of gems for gem painting. Yeah, I was looking into gem painting, and then I was like, oh no, this would be bad. I would collect every single gem. I already did that when I was doing rug punching for a little while. I was like, well, I'm gonna do like rug punching, and then I'm gonna make a bunch of rugs, and then I'm gonna sell them, and blah 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 blah. And so then I went out and bought like every like skein of yarn, every like bundle of yarn color, and now I just have like tons of yarn, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this yarn? Because I stopped doing the other thing, so. Struggles of trying new things all the time is you just accumulate craft materials, and then you're like, what am I going to do with all of this? struggling today, guys. I'm sorry with my drawing. It's one of those days, I think. I've also been feeling a little bit of like a artist rut lately, so I relate heavily to these questions. And the advice that I've been giving is stuff that I've been trying to do myself. I don't know what I'm doing here. I hate that hand. We're struggling today, guys. Oh, I do that in my fits of ADHD inspiration as if I won't move on to another craft hobby. Yep, exactly. My wallet hates me. Same. I was in an ADHD craft supplies reading group, but I think it disappears. Oh, or the group disappeared. Yeah. To all the fellow ADHDers with too many crafts and supplies, I see you. Yeah, we can all bond in here with that. Like a group that read and swapped supplies, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I've heard some people talk about doing like a supply swap group where it's like if you've gotten into it but you don't want to buy them all at full price, people are selling, you know, like I could sell my yarn bundles and be like, here, take this, like sell them for cheaper than what you would buy them at the store, because you're like, some of it's used, some of it's not, you know? Yeah, like trading or whatever. I don't know if this is like frustrating to watch for you guys or not, but yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling today with drawing, I think. But I guess it shows that everyone has these days, even professional artists. Everyone has moments where they're like doing stuff where they're like, I don't like that. I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like that hand. I'm really like off my game today. I need to do another underdrawing. Let's see. This. I hear my dog barking. I don't know why. One second, I need to get him. I don't know what he's doing. realized that my husband was trying to keep the dogs from coming in so that they didn't bother me while streaming. So I was like, I hear them barking. So I went out to see what they were barking about, and he's like, no! Now that they saw you, they're gonna be even extra mad. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to figure out this, this hat situation. Oh, here. Okay, I think this is the issue that... Okay. That's a better hand. Alright. Oops. Sorry, I'm focusing now. Okay, that's a better hand. Personally, this is reassuring to me. I used to draw all the time and now I struggle a lot with it. I think we all love you and your art, off day and all. I find this really relaxing. I hope you're not stressed because of it. I'm inspired to pull out some art as well. Oh, well, I'm glad. I was worried that more so that you guys would be like, wow, you're, like, you keep messing up. But, yeah. Everyone messes up sometimes. And I might even, like, end up going back in and changing stuff later if I need to, but... yeah. I think that's a better hand. Do the hair. I treat hair as big shapes. Big shape. Not individual. Oh my gosh. My dog just let out like a high-pitched bark because he's really mad. Diglett is. He's like a big baby. He just wants to be like super smothered in love and affection all the time. From me specifically, and he gets really mad when he's not getting it. Hi.
You did this. You went out there and then they were refusing to calm down. So you've summoned all three of them.
All three of them.
I don't know what you want. They just went out, so they're fine.
Okay.
But, I guess they're your...
They can stay in here then.
They're your dummies to handle with.
Okay. Okay, everybody say hi to the doggies. Here's Diglett. Diggin'. Thank you. I don't know how long you guys want to be part of this stream, because we've been doing it for, let's see, 8. Let's see, it's been, started at 8 to 9, 9 to 10, so it's been like 2 hours. So I don't know if you guys, when you feel like checking out, but I don't want to make any tangents. There we go. In charge of the boobies. And then let's see. song is. Puppies! You wanna say hi? Gengi, you wanna say hi? Come here, Gengar. Come here. Gengar, come. Come here. Kakar, you wanna say hi? Come here, Kakar. Here's Drakkar. Say hi, Kakar. Wait. Hi, Kakar. Just licked in my mouth. This is Drakkar. He is a little more elusive. He's an old man. He's like 12 years old. Thank you. And then here's Diglett. Come on. He's a baby. He just would live inside my skin if he could. Right, Diggin? Right, Diggin? Diggin! And then, Gengi, where are you? Come here. Come here. I can't grab you from over there. Come here. Gengar is, a gremlin. And if you want him to do something, he's like, no, I refuse. So, come here. No, come here. Ah, I gotcha. Here's Gengar. Ugh. Gengar's the gremlin. Yeah, you're a troublemaker. Yeah, don't pretend to be all sweet. You're the troublemaker. You're the troublemaker, mister. With a name like Gengar, you can imagine that he likes to cause problems. He's a little mischief boy. Yeah, you're a mischief boy. Are you gonna look out the window? What's out there? Huh? You gonna look out there? Oh no! Did it drop the thing? No. Okay. I got scared for a second. Okay. Let you come up here. Alright. I'm gonna have to draw now with the dog in my hand. So everyone can just enjoy him. So we're gonna put I think she has a butterfly, excuse me, thing here. Dude, don't even start. This is exactly why you weren't allowed to come in. Butterfly. And she had this like neck thing on, collar. Cool. And then we'll do the wings. Like so. Let me see these wings. Yes. Wings. Yeah, something like this. But something like that. Karkar, my guy, you can't bark like that in here. He's always on goblin mode, always. He's just a little goblin creature. Forever. He's the biggest troublemaker in the world. And he's the most trained out of all of them. Like, he's the one I've done the most extensive training with. Because he was my first dog. So, like, I did a ton of, like, puppy classes and, like, advanced classes. And if I wanted to, I haven't done it. For various reasons. Mostly because he isn't AKC registered, so I would need to get a PAL thing for him, and I just haven't done it because ADHD. But I could get him, like, he could do his CGC no problem. He could do, like, trick dog stuff, like he's been in a commercial. He's done stuff, but he doesn't like to listen if there's nothing in it for him. So if he doesn't get a treat or get a special thing, then he's like, why would I bother? Because he's a little gremlin. You're a gremlin boy. Yeah, you are, you Mr. Gremlin Man. The old puppy barks. Yeah, he's mad because he wants to be held by me, but I can't really hold him, especially right now, because he has, he's been getting some back problems recently. And if he sits on my lap for too long, I think, like, it triggers back pain in his spine. So I don't want to do that for him. I don't want to do that to him right now. I don't think he'd particularly like it. Okay, so let's put on the stars. There's tassels. Alright, let's put this. And she has a big star here, actually. Star. Beautiful. And then she has some things here. I don't even know what these are. Little, like, squares. Shapes. Sure. Why not? And then she has a sequin border, which I'm just going to do this. Sequin. Like so. And then there's like a triangle shape here. And then we got to put the stars on the body. You know she has a big star here. Wait, we can cheat. Hold on. It's not really cheating, but I bought a star pack for instances just like this. Don't worry, I know it's not proportioned correctly or in perspective, but that's okay because we can take it and warp it. Yeah. Alright, next one. We do these on different layers because then I can edit every single layer. Actually, let's warp this one instead because we want it to do the shape of the boobies. another star. And that's okay if it's a little weird because we can always just erase what we need to. There we go. And then other stars. Beep. That's one star. And then another star. Beep. Oh, on this way. Stars! The star is so sick. It looks good, thank you. And then we can do another star. Oops, I forgot to put on a new layer. Star. And it is okay if it's coming off because we're just gonna erase it. There. And then watch this. We are going to combine them all. And just erase like that. And then we got some stars! Hooray! This star's a little wrong. Oops. It's okay. We'll fix it in a minute. Let's put the stars on her sleeves. Yeah. Okay. Because I think... Alright, we'll do another layer. She has... I'm gonna warp it because... One. I think she has another one that's like over here, but it's kind of gonna be squashed in her arm, I think. So we're just gonna leave that. So then we will merge these, and then we'll do the other sleeve, which I think they're on more like out here. So actually I don't think we need to, I can just draw like this. To be like, yeah, there's stars there. And then also I do want to get tassels. Actually, I think she had like a, didn't she have like a butterfly? No, that's okay. We'll just do the tassels. And I want the tassels. I'm actually going to put them on a new layer so I don't mess up my lines. Because I like to do it this way. Because I like to do tassels of like one line and then segment them off. Like so. And then I can erase in here. And then they all follow the same little line. That's what I like to do at least. Yes. And then, okay. Are there, sorry to bring this up again, but there standard pens from Retro Supply, in your opinion, that are worth it? I'm guessing the standard pens brushes are for line work. I don't know, because they have a lot of different, like, I downloaded their liner brush pack, which I liked a little bit because I felt like they had some cool vintage type of brushes. But the one that I use majority is this Retro Supply Company Ramen brush pen right here. This is the one that I use almost for all of my inking. So, yeah. Okay, let's see where she has more tassels on the chest and then I think it's just like a big deep V of tassel. So I might just go back in on my like new sketching layer that I was doing stuff on and put in like a deep V of some sort that works. get confused, drop the opacity a little bit so I know what I'm doing. And I'm going to merge these down and drop the opacity on those so I can kind of see what I'm doing better. Because sometimes you can get confused by your lines. This one, I think. I don't want to erase one here. Put like a split there. Then I'm gonna maybe want to erase one in here. This one. Let's do that. Erase this one. Erase this one. Erase this one. Maybe one in here. There we go. Tassels. Actually, what I can do too. I think I might want to put a split here. There. Tassels. And then we have some tassels here, which we're gonna just do like, well, that's gonna cause a tangent. Sometimes it's just better to sketch these things out because you can do a bunch of different lines until you get something that you like. Just easier. This one would probably be here, I think. Lengthening it. Okay. Tassel time! This is still interesting to you guys and you're not bored. This is definitely a longer stream. I don't know if you guys like that or not. If you like that it's longer, or if you're like, okay, this is too much. Erase some of these. We'll erase watch as long as you stream for and aren't tired of it. Well, we might end, once it hits 11, I think I'll end it. But I wanted to kind of get this, at least this line work out of the way. I was hoping that I could finish this whole thing, but it's definitely not going to be possible. Unfortunately. But what I might do is, like, take this stream and then, edit, like, finish this and then, like, put it together into a YouTube video so you can see the final piece all done. I might do something like that, actually. So, okay, those are tassels, and then the last tassels she has are on her hat. So, I think she has, like, actually, I don't know how many tassels she has on her hat. They look like they just kind of stop. Okay. So I was right. So I, like, stop right here. Yeah. Alright. Last tassels. Okay. One. So get rid of this spot, and then this spot, and this spot, and this spot. And then on this one, do this. Tassel. Yeah. Done with the tassels. Alright. So we have that done. I have a really bad tangent right here that I just noticed. If you don't know what a tangent is, it's when lines touch each other that make the image look really flat and weird. So for example, right here's a good example. This and this look like they almost connect. So what happens is it makes your eye go just like cut across, and it ends up making the piece look weird. You can definitely use tangents to your advantage in some things, but it doesn't look good if it's not done purposefully. So that's a little better. It doesn't cut across fully now. Yes. I think the last thing we have to do is just do the wing pattern, which we will definitely need a reference for, and I'll probably need to sketch it out. Because it is a complicated pattern. So we'll do, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she has like a long one here. one here. Oh wait. Okay. She has like a big one and then a big one. Like that. This is gonna be a tangent and it's gonna be bad. Probably have to do it, tuck it behind the hair. Excuse me. That's that. And then she has one, two. This one is like a shape that does this. That. Like that. And this one goes whoop, whoop, like that. And then she has this. And then, okay, that's that one. And then over here, this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5's in there somewhere. You don't know because you don't see it. Big there. My eyelashes are sticking together. Okay. That. What it did. Waterfall? I have to go. This art is amazing. Can't wait to see the finished product. Thank you. Have a good rest of your evening. Hello. You stream awesome. Yeah, I will be I'll try to put this up as a speed draw for sure. And finish it. Because I won't be able to finish it on the stream, but, I think it'll be a nice little, like, speed draw for sure. We're actually gonna make big. Did I put this on a new layer? You know what we can do? Put these lines on a new layer because then we can just color them the color that they need to be. And they can be big and fat. Like this. I don't want this to be a tangent. This. Sure, why not? Alright, we're gonna finish these wings, and then I'm gonna end the stream. If that is okay with y'all. I have the iPad Pro, not the newest one, but like the one that came out last year. I think it is. I know that I don't think that the newest one was released yet. Maybe it has been, but yeah, it's the second newest gen, I think. I upgraded last year from, I had an old one that was like, that I got one with, it was like $300 or something, and there was a point where it just like kept crashing. Every single time I tried to open Procreate, it just like kept dying, and I was like, alright, it's time for a new one. So, I keep getting a tangent here. Now another one. Too many lines. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Like so, and then do this one, like so, and with that we are done with the wings. These are, just thicken these up a little bit. There you go. So then that's it for the, yeah, so, oh, let me just erase this. Here, here. Alright. Yeah, and so I guess that's where we're at now for this. Finish the line art at least. I'm sorry it took forever. Oh, thank you, Pink Walrus. That's so sweet of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That is so nice. Wow. I'm so flattered. I don't, sorry. The thing is telling me stuff. So, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's really, really sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so we're just doing this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to post this live stream right away. I'll probably edit it tomorrow. I'm going to try to finish this tonight, edit the stream tomorrow, and then take the rest of this and post it as like a speed draw, so that people can digest it a little faster than this like a 3-hour stream that this was. So, but I hope you guys had fun. I know it got a little slow towards the end as we were trying to focus, and it's also like 11 o'clock over here. I don't know about it for what time it is on your end, but I really appreciate you guys coming in and chatting with me and, you know, brainstorming, figuring out like a fun process. Like, I think this little cowboy butterfly look is pretty cute. So I'm excited to color it and see how it goes. I'm also going to do this one, but we're probably going to do some just slight modifications just to make sure that it matches with this one over here. But yeah, so I hope that you guys had a good time. Glad I could make it at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, no problem. Your art tastes like caramel apples to me. That's really sweet. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody. I hope you had a good time. And yeah, I'll be posting this stream hopefully tomorrow. Have a good... Oh, small merch haul? You still want to see that? Okay, hold on one second. Let me grab it. Okay, small merch haul, really quick from MomoCon. I got So I got these stickers, or maybe I'll do it this way. I got these stickers, which are really cute. They're like retro core memories. I think they're by the artist Paint Dust. I also got a bumper sticker that says I got that dog in me, and it has like those early 2000s like cyber dogs, you know, from it. So that was good. Let's see. I got this. It was really cute. It's like a little, I think the stickers are over here. Yeah. Okay, so and I love this idea. I kind of want to do something like this. So it's a keychain, but actually, let me see if I can get this to focus better. Here we go. So it's a keychain, but you put stickers on it, like clear stickers, and you can switch them out, which I thought was really cute. And I was like, oh, this would be really cute to do like the puppets as a TV. Like a TV, and then have like the girls you can switch out. So, yeah, that was one. And then, let's see, I got these really cute glasses wipes. It was only, I think it was only $1. But I thought it was really cute. It's from Pengu-chan Studios. This is like super blurry. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to. There we go. So yeah, glasses cleaner. Then I got. What else did I get here? This, it says Cryptid Fresno Crawler. And it's like a shaker charm. Well, it's not shaking right now, but it is a shaker charm. Little keychain. Cryptid Fresno Crawler, which I thought was cute. And then one of these little car decals. And then, let's see. This is by Dolly. I met Dolly, which was really sweet of her to give me this sticker sheet of, let's focus. Oh, there we go. Like obscure vintage gals, but this cracks me up because I was going to do something like this. Because all of these girls are basically what has inspired my artwork too. Including, like, I'm shocked that this is even here because I thought that this was super obscure. But yeah, so these, I was gonna do something like this. I was like, yeah, beat me to it. But like in a nice way, not in like, I'm not mad. I think it's really cute. So yeah, this is really cute. This is by Dolly Doxin, who's in the chat right now. Super nice. Let's see, what else? I met, one of the artists, I forget her name for her other thing, but she also does, VTuber stuff, and she gave me this, which is like a little sticker sheet, which is really cute. And I think the rest of this stuff is things that people gave me. Let's see. I got a sticker from somebody. This is twitch.tv Theracat. This is from Babs. Babs Draws, which I love. I met her. We were chatting for a while. Her stuff's really cute. So this Babs. I got this from Trinovated, which is a cute little sticker. They gave me. And then I think the rest of this, oh, I got this Grumpy Frog pin, and this little Mimikyu pin, and that's it. So some of this stuff was like things that people gave me. or like trades. Because like I ran into people who I'm like, oh, I follow you, and they're like, no, I follow you. So we like did trades. So yeah, that was just a little haul. I got some other stuff too, but they were gifts for people, so I ended up giving them those gifts. So that's it. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed the little haul. This was really fun. But yeah, there wasn't enough to do like a video. But yeah, I hardly ever see merch of the Mouse Girl. I loved her. I was also obsessed, like, I loved the Great Mouse Detective. I just thought it was really hilarious, this cheat, because this is all stuff that I also grew up on. Like Rock-a-Doodle-Doo, the Mouse from Great Mouse Detective, the girl from Chippendale Chippendale, Fantasia, Toodles from Tom and Jerry. Oh my gosh, my brain is dead. Shoot, what's her name? From, I forget her name. I forget both of these names right here. But both of them still were big things, so, yes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Hope it was fun to watch. And let me know if you want me to do other ones. And if you like these, or if you just want me to do videos. Oliver and Company, yes, thank you. Anyway, that's about it. Alright, goodbye everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Excuse me again, sorry. Peace. See ya. Ta-ta. Georgette, thank you. Georgette. Cool, we got it now.